Appreciation. How important is it? Hi, I'm Brian Pombo. Welcome back to Brian J. Pombo Live. Kind of a trick question, isn't it? I guess you'd call it a trick question. It's one of those you probably already know the answer to. The thing is, appreciation is endlessly important. At least this has been my experience. So I found that there's two extremes that a person could fall into. And one is that situation where it feels as though there are no options. It's this dark, bleak place. And I mentioned a conversation I had with a friend the other few days ago. This dark, bleak place where it seems like nothing works right. Nothing will ever go your way. And that's the thought pattern you go in. That's the cloud that follows you around. And that's a horrible scenario to be in. Eventually, you find your way out of it. Eventually, as long as you hang in there, you can get out of that mess. But it's not fun being in, and we've all been in it at some point. I would think. I've never met a human that hasn't. How I stay out of that place, though, I think a whole lot of it comes back to appreciating every little moment you can, every little situation where you can sense a blessing, for lack of a better word. You can sense something that is just magical that's happening in your life. And sometimes it's very subtle and simple. Sometimes it's the birth of a child. Sometimes it's something where you almost get into a car accident and just a split second of attention being directed the right way, or moving the steering wheel just a little bit differently and everything's okay. And you need to take the moment, at least a moment, to appreciate it, to say thank you. Whatever it is, thank you. And be able to just sit back and not in an egotistical way, not in, oh boy, how great am I that I was able. It's like, wonderful, so fabulous that this happened to me. And if you appreciate the good things that happen to you in life, you attract more of it into your life, I believe. And you see more things that you wouldn't have seen before. You see more great things happening all the time. But it comes from stopping, coming from that perspective of cursing everything that you see. Of saying, oh, why now? Oh, why this? Oh, why this pain? Oh, why this thing here? Oh, no, not this again. That repeats over and over in your head. But if you can pull back from that and not let it overtake you and just appreciate every little thing, all of a sudden you'll go through periods of time where it goes to the opposite end of what I was talking about, that dark cloud, to where you have so much going on. This week has been this way for me. So it's funny because I was on a call, and I think I mentioned it before, where we're doing a book study, and I know I have some of the people in the book study that watch and listen here. So hello, and there was a question early on, who had something amazing happen this week. I almost said something, but I wouldn't even know where to start because I had so many amazing occurrences and the type of things you can't possibly even hardly put into words, because I had long running questions of what do I do about this and what do I do about that, and how about this and how about that, and what does this have to do with that. And all of a sudden all these things started tying together all throughout my week. And I know it started before this week and everything. It's just for some reason whole bunches of things converged. I found a new group of people, an organization that I think is going to be a huge part of me moving forward. I found a new format for this business, and you're going to be a part of it. And so you've got to stay tuned and see that, because in the next couple of weeks I'm going to be unveiling something that is, in my mind, it's spectacular. But it's not because it is spectacular, but what it represents is spectacular, and it's something that landed in my lap, and I want to be able to pass it on. And there's just a number of things that happened all week long, including today. Just magic little serendipities, like I guess you would say. And I just appreciate it. And I appreciate you for being here, listening, watching, wherever you're at. And I hope you can find some things in your life to appreciate, because there's nothing better than a life that you get a little bit of that all the time, and then every once in a while it overwhelms you. And it will. You just got to be ready for it. You can't be ready for it because it's overwhelming, but you gotta expect it. If you expect things, then magic can happen in your life, and that's what it's all about. So that's all I've got for today. As always, my book, 9 Ways to Amazon Proof Your Business. If you'd like to see magic happen in your business, start redirecting your focus in a different direction. That's what the 9 ways are all about. Go grab yourself a copy or download a free copy at AmazonProofBook.com. That's all I have for tonight. We'll see you tomorrow. In the meantime, get out there and let the magic happen.